Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Oh, without your brush, give it a clean. We're gonna paint a picture like the world's never seen. Come on and settle in for Tiny Peter's awesome night of art live stream. Oh, that says anal. Oh, for God. Why did no one tell me this? What the hell?
Every time. Every time. Guys, hello, welcome to Tiny Peter's Awesome Night of Art live stream, as it's so called. Never mind. It's good to have you. Welcome.
Good evening, Peter Rostin, my dude. How are you? How was your weekend? It's art stream time. Loved the new worst games ever. Hope you are having an awesome day.
Hello, everyone. I'm all snagglepussed on my cables here. It's like being an octopus. That's why they call it a snagglepuss, I think, because it gets snagged like an octopus. I don't know. That's strange. Hello, everyone. Thank you to those who have already been subbing and stuff while we were on live soon screens where the alerts don't come up. When will you learn that your actions don't have consequences? Dragon Cog Interactive. I can't. Why? They should let you have spaces in usernames. I can't read these things. 20 months. Was Cameron Keywood underwent a name change to show off the name of my new game studio? Glad to catch this art stream after missing the last one. Well, best of luck with your game studio endeavors, Cameron Keywood. Thank you for the 20 months. Currently on a 16-month streak. We've got some view whips happening all over the place, and we're on hype train, building up to level 2 already, which is very exciting. Thanks everyone for giving and stuff. Donaco7, Donna CO7 has subscribed for 36 months, 36, counted them myself, 3 whole years. Donak, thank you very much indeed for that crazy streak. 100 bits from Stephen Skodes, who says, good evening, how am I? How was my weekend? And says that he loved the new Worst Games Ever. I hope that I'm having an awesome day. Well, I am. Thank you, Stephen. Glad you enjoyed Worst Games. And I'm very good. I had a good weekend. I built some furniture. I finished building furniture because we bought some like fitted wardrobes that we had to still build ourselves, but they were like, it's not just like you build a wardrobe that's on like legs. Is it on legs or just loose on a floor thing? It's like, you know, a big monolith. And I started some of it a couple of weeks ago and like had to drill it into the wall and stuff. And that's what I tweeted about. But all we'd done on that occasion is do the carcasses. So like the 3 side-by-side wardrobes, no doors, no shelves, no rails. So we finished doing all of that. We put knobs on the doors, did a load of stuff. So it actually took way longer than I thought. But hey, we're pretty proud because it was way cheaper than getting a wardrobe company in to come and do it. Like, we actually got a quote. Some lady came round from the wardrobe people and was like, hey, what would you like? Here's our range. Here's this, here's that. Okay, great. Well, that will be like £5,000 if you want that. We're like, oh, okay. And she said, but fortunately, we've got a sale on at the moment. We're like, oh yeah. And she's like, said, oh yeah, so it'll only be like $3,500 or something. We were like, oh, okay, that's still like ridiculous. So thanks for that. See you later. Hope you enjoyed your cup of coffee. Yeah, like fitted wardrobes, man, they're like flipping ridiculous. Don't buy fitted wardrobes. Don't buy ones where they come and install them for you and make them bespoke. Just get like, you know, flat pack stuff that you can design on the website anyway.
ArtStream Hype Train. It's art time. Is this legs? Peter Austin Hype Train.
So that's me having a moan about wardrobes, the flipping cost of wardrobes nowadays, as well as the cost of everything else. The other thing I wanted to have not a moan about, but just
Hi Peter.
Hey.
If I do 200 blippity blops, I get a new badge apparently. I look forward to this exciting development.
How
Let's
exciting.
art.
Oh, well, I'll have to look at that in a second, Pup George, see if you've got your badge now. Yeah, the other thing I was going to just talk about is that, hey, this is an art stream, but technically, I think you'll find that this is only the first stream of February for me, and normally it's the second stream of the month that I do my art streams, even though it's the second week of February now. It's not my second stream of February. However, I think I'm now in a position where I can stream from home, as Ben has been doing. So I didn't want to, well, I think next week I will be, is what I'm saying. So I think as of next week, I'll probably be able to stream from home. And I thought if today, you know, I have to stream from the office and I don't do an art stream and I do like the first episode of a new game that we're going to stream. I don't know what we're going to stream. I've got a list of stuff I need to pick from. But, you know, if I do episode 1 of whatever new game we're playing, sit and stream that for 2 hours, then next week it will be an art stream, which I'm probably going to carry on doing from the office anyway. I've just realised I think the music's muted, isn't it? Because normally we have bits of like cafe music playing in the background. Let me just hard cut that in there for you. Lovely. So yeah, I thought if I stream from the office today and play a bit of 2 hours of a game, and then next week I'll be streaming from the office anyway because I'm doing art stream. And then when I go back to episode 2 of whatever game it is that we're playing, it'll be like, oh, I can stream from home now, and I'll have to like transfer save data home, which is not as easy to do if it's like an emulated game. I know it's relatively easy now on that PS5 is on. Interesting. I know it is relatively easy to do with things like, let me turn this off. This shouldn't be on. I don't know why it's on. With like modern consoles and stuff. There we go, that's off. But with emulated stuff, it should be as simple as copying your virtual memory card or something onto just a USB or whatever, or you know, emailing it to yourself. But it doesn't always work that way. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do art this week, and then next week I can go home and stream from home, and we'll play whatever it is, and it will all just be contained on that home setup rather than trying to carry it home. So that is the boring logistical reason why we're doing an art stream today. I hope you're all excited for art. Hashtag TJArt is the hashtag we're using today. As always, it is shared with a primary school who do their art, so let's all be respectful. Not that that's ever stopped you before, but hey. So, look at the hype train building up to level 3. C. Bennett 12. Some Buips happening. As an Irish man or woman, I feel compelled to say 33 and a third, because you have done 33 months subscribe. Well, thank you, C. Bennett, for your 33. It's much appreciated, and I can't wait for the remaining 33 to get you up to 66, which they say just like everyone else in Ireland. Deadeye Minis, subscribed for 48 months, currently in a 48-month streak. There's some crazy streaks going on. 4 years, it says. Oh, hi there, TP. Pleasure to see you as always, my dude. Thank you, Deadeye Minis. Pleasure to see you too. Steven Skoda's gifting some subs, taking Steven's total up to 642. They've gone to Manta Ray Tiger, Augie V, Emily Lee, with lots of letters in it, Emily, and then Duo Goliath as well coming in with a gift sub, going up to 614. That's gone to Gookie Band, or Gauki Band, or Jauki Juki Band, who knows? Gauki Band, possibly. So thank you, gift subbers, for your gift subbing. It's much appreciated. We've got Mascot5, who's subscribed for 34 months. Thank you very much indeed for 34 months. Then we had 300 bits from Steven Skodes, Artstream Hype Train. It's art time, is this legs? P Trust in Hype Train. It is legs, I think, yeah. 200 bits from Pup George, who should now have a new badge. Delicious Blips 1K. It's all turquoise. Is that the one? Is that what you just got? Or was that the one you're currently on? Oh, there it is. The 5K bits badge. Oh, it's blue. Look at that. Very exciting. We got a first time chat from DC Flake. Hello, DC Flake. Thank you for chatting. Welcome to the chat. We'll get to the art in just a moment. Lord Brotovich subscribed for 48 months. 4 years. Where's the time gone? I feel like I say this every year, but I remember how young we were when you started. Yeah, but remember how young we were when you started? Yeah, me neither. On to the next years. Also, how would one go about sending you those tasty Team Triple Salami Super Mario pizzas, asking for a friend? Disclaimer, I don't know if they are tasty yet. Lobrotovich, the way one would go about sending us anything is to use the address from the Tat Appeal. We obviously don't shout about that address when it's not Tat Appeal season, because we don't like people to... We worry about people regularly sending stuff in, and if it gets too regular, you know, it's not something we can... we can't always show unwrapping things, you know. Sometimes we receive a thing and we're like, oh, that's lovely, but we can't necessarily like do a social media post for everything that people do. But we do on occasion for special things. So hey, if some Mimi pizzas arrived, I'm sure that would be something that would be interesting. But I would worry about... I don't know if I would want to eat them if they've been in transit in a non-chilled environment all that time, is the thing. But hey, at least we could have the boxes, right? Don't know. Steven Skodes with more gift subs. Irish Bald Man and Panda Guy 25 benefiting from Steven's gift subs there, taking Steven up to 644. Thank you, Steven, for those. Omar Zambon subscribed via Prime for 8 months, currently in a 1-month streak. Is Ben going to be streaming WWE 2K23? I'm sure he is. I feel like I've not seen that name in a while, Omar Zambon, but it is a name I recognise. Welcome back, Omar. Maybe you were never gone. It's just me being ignorant. And hey, there we are. I'm all caught up, except in comes Mentius the Wise with a subscription via Prime. Been busy with work for the last month or so, but I'm back. Welcome back, oh wise one. It's great to have you. So, we're done. We're caught up. It's an art stream. Hello and welcome to those of you who've never been to an art stream before. Especially if you've never seen the VODs of the art streams before and you have literally no idea what's going on. This is my monthly art stream where we all do art together. You can use whatever medium you like. You can do like real stuff. You can use paint and pencil and paper or clay or mud or feces, whatever you want. Or you can do it digitally, like I'll be doing today. You can use Photoshop or Microsoft Paint or your Notes app on your phone or a video game like Passepartout or some other art-related video game. The one I always think of is Passepartout, but there are others. So whatever you like, you can use it. We're going to do some art together. And this is a lovely romantic Valentine's Day episode. Now, I'll be quick to get in there before everyone else does, saying that Valentine's Day sucks. It's stupid. I think no matter which camp you're in, if you are someone who is single, Valentine's Day is not a lot of fun because you see all the gross, loved-up couples talking about how in love they are, and you know, especially if you're single and ready to mingle and perhaps looking for love, but don't currently have love in your life. That's not very nice to see. You don't want to see all those like horrible cute, disgusting people being cute and disgusting. But even if you're in camp single and you're not ready to mingle.
I've been for 24 hours, working on a weekend. Hooray. Hope you all enjoy you arting. Loves and kiss TTJ rolling fabs.
Yeah, even if you're single and you're not kind of jealous of the couples because you're not looking for that, you don't necessarily want to see or hear it, I don't think. I don't want to hear about other people's happiness. No, that's not quite true, but you know. And if you are in a relationship, it's still rubbish because it's just a scam by greetings card companies, Valentine's Day. You should be doting on your partner as and when, throughout the year, at random, or on occasions, or whenever you like. Me and Amy, specifically, out of spite, don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We actively would avoid getting each other anything nice on Valentine's Day. We'll do it like a week before or a week after. Or because the other thing is, let me just rant about Valentine's Day for a bit, even as someone who is in a couple and isn't one of the people who doesn't like it because they don't want to see all the horrible Valentine's stuff. It's flipping busy everywhere, and like you might want to like book into a restaurant, and then they're watching the clock because they've got tables stacked up, and they're trying to like push you out. And yeah, you might get quick service, but you don't get good service, and they're like basically standing over you while you eat, trying to like kick you out of the restaurant so they can get some more sucker couples in. Valentine's Day sucks. The only good thing about Valentine's Day is there will probably be some good discount codes for takeaway outlets. But then the takeaway outlets are probably very busy because everyone is trying to benefit from the outlets, so your food arrives cold. It's the flipping worst day. So anyway, we're going to have a lovely Valentine's Day art stream today. I'm going to be doing a greetings card, I think, which probably won't take the whole stream. So maybe once I've done a greetings card, I might design my ultimate lover, my ultimate partner, in a sort of Frankenstein's monster sort of way. Did that in real life and went to jail for 3 years, but I'm out now. And as long as I only do it digitally, it is not a breach of my bail conditions. Or not my bail conditions, but you know, my whatever they call parole in the UK. I can't remember. Do we say parole as well? I'm not sure. Right, so a quick thank you to McPeety94. Anal is always the best way to spend an anniversary. That's true. Thank you for 22 months. Happy anniversary. 100 bits from Ricky Ricardo, who says, I've been for 24 hours. I'm assuming that probably means I've been awake for 24 hours. And because you've been awake for 24 hours, you forgot to write the word awake. Working on a weekend, hooray. Hope you all enjoy your arting. Love and kiss kiss. Well, thank you, Ricky Ricardo. Yeah, been up for 24 hours. You did actually correct yourself. Good thing about Valentine's Day is sweets will be discounted the next day. That's true. Yeah, you're right. And Easter's coming up as well. So loads of chocolate eggs on after Easter weekend. That's always good. Great. So let's art, shall we? I'm going to pop on the old jazz. Let me just mute that aggressively and say here we go. See, now I can calm down a bit. It's getting a bit cross there about Valentine's Day and about wardrobes, and now I'm okay. Okay, here we are. Got a lovely blank canvas there. Going to be making ourselves some Valentine's cards today. And hey, maybe you could make a Valentine's card here and now, today, either digitally and print it off or non-digitally and make it in real life. And you could send it to someone you care about. Because as we know, here at Team TripleJump, we are all pro Valentine's Day and we don't have 12 different reasons to hate it. Oh, maybe a little sip of my 7-Up free. Great 7-Up taste, free of sugar. 0% everything. Oh, it's 2% salt. I do worry about these things. I always go for the sugar-free because I'm like, hey, yeah, I don't want to drink a can of drink that's got 44% of my daily sugar in it. I'm not going to do that. I'll drink the one that's got 0% and tastes almost the same. And they are required by law to write contains a source of phenylalanine on the back, or aspartame. Why do they have to say that? What's wrong with it? What's so bad about it that they have to tell you? Right. We won't know until about 30 years' time that this whole time we've been drinking something real bad. I mean, fizzy drinks aren't good for you anyway, even if, like, whatever they've got in them, because they're acidic and they rot your teeth. Fortunately, I only drink generally one a week on the live stream, on the podcast, but I did decide to go with an extra one today. Maybe I won't have one this Thursday. Keep an eye out for that little Easter egg. If on Saturday when the podcast goes out, you might see me drinking water and you'll go, I know why. Because he had his mandated can on Monday. So, who's arting along at home? I'm trying to think if I can maybe do some sort of punny thing. I made probably the last Valentine's card I sent. Oh no, I think maybe me and Amy did send Valentine's cards to each other literally up until last year, but I think now that we're married, we're like, do we? Should we? Maybe we will. We might do cards, but in any case, the last Valentine's card I remember sending, like where I specifically remember the card, was about 3 years ago. It was when The Mandalorian first started, and I made it myself, and it was a picture of Baby Yoda, Grogu. He wasn't called Grogu then, we didn't have his name. It was like that. Oh. And it was a photo. It was a screenshot from the show. And then underneath it said, oh no, I've got the smoothing set really high. I can't possibly write with that. It said, done. Take it to the bank, boys. Baby Yoda one for me. And he was holding the little ball. You know the ball? He likes his ball, does Baby Yoda. That's what it was like. It looked just like that. End stream, says Pup George. Perfect. Let's check Twitter and see what everyone else came up with. So that's what I'm trying to think of now. I wanna do a punny one maybe if I can think of it. Oh no, I've run out of history. We're gonna have to implement the ears. No, we don't. We don't have to do that. I really could just increase my brush size, but okay, there we go. So, what? I'm struggling for inspiration here. Let me pick a theme. What would I, so if I say someone was going to do a card for me, they would probably do either Star Wars, we've just done the Baby Yoda one, or maybe they would do Spyro. So is there some kind of Spyro pun where I can draw I want to give you a Laura love. That's a Buick there from Nexus Polaris, who subscribed by Prime for 4 months, currently on a 1-month streak. Thank you, Nexus Polaris. And I walrus love you. That's pretty good. Walrus love you. Yeah, it's very close. I could have been a lot better Valentine. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting some ideas sent in here to the chat. That's useful. Something to do with sparks, says Forgotten Media. Yeah, you could do that. You could, let's make sparks fly or something. You dragon my heart around. Yeah, sure, that works. Oh, I've got one. I've got it. This is only going to work for our British audience, and even then, I think it's not particularly well known. Right, who's arting today? What are you doing? I'm aware of the fact that I went really quiet there for quite a long time. I was just enjoying the art, and enjoying the music, but I am here to present a stream and not just sit in silence while I draw Spyro characters. How am I doing this? Uh, Forgotten Media is rustling up a quick one on paint. Rapsputin says, I'm drawing myself and my girlfriend as a bear and otter, respectively, pet nicknames, at the Sea Life Centre from a recent trip. Not that great, but she loves anything I make her. Well, that's lovely, Rapsputin. Stephen Skodas is arting today using a sketchbook. Lolly Llama not arting, but watching. Lobrotovich still trying to be punny. Jack Bradshaw says you'll find out soon enough. Lolly Llama says definitely not Pingu. Yeah, it's a bit penguin-like, but it's not a penguin. This is Spyro related, and it's going to be. I mean, really, slightly rude. Okay. No. This is going to be such an anticlimax for those of you who are trying to work out what it might be in reference to, because it's like British slang, and not even that well-known British slang. Ranjamin. I'm saying nothing. Okay. Bit of light shading, bit of colouring in. Oh, it's fun, it's satisfying. Oops. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh man, it does sort of bring me back down to earth a little bit, this stream. I like it. It helps me unwind. Once a month, I just get to come on here and just relax a little. I'm getting pretty excited for the Dick and Dom live stage show. That's happening soon. It should have happened back in, I think it was like October or something, but it didn't. It was around the time the Queen died, and I don't know if it was to do with that, because like everything was being cancelled all at that time, and they cancelled their show. But then they cancelled all the shows. They cancelled like the whole thing, which was kind of strange. And I don't think it was actually to do with that in the end. I think it was either a coincidence, or maybe they'd been thinking of cancelling, and then that was like a good sort of out for them. They might have thought, oh, we could do with some more time. They were like, hey, let's just cancel now. No one will know. But me and Ben and Michael Johnson are all going together. We've got VIP backstage passes. They were like double the price of the ordinary tickets. Yeah, make no mistake, we're not going along as like press or anything. We've paid for tickets out of the Vidiots pot that we normally reserve for boring grown-up things like web hosting and stuff. But it's happening. Okay. You ready? Ready for the amazing punchline? Some of you guessed it already. No, not lorem ipsum, please. Where's the flipping delete key on this All right. Oh, what a great font. Is there a nice greetings card style font? I don't know, let's just do that. What a lovely pair of Norks. That's it. Thanks everyone. I mean, again, you know, end of stream, right? We'll call it there. So for those who are unaware, Norks in, I don't know if it's a regional thing or all of the UK. It's slang for a lady's breasticles, or a man's breasticles. But I could quite happily give that to my lovely wife. And you know what? We've had a good run. And if she just decided it was time for a divorce, I'd be up for it. You know. I'd certainly deserve it. Is what I'm getting at there. But it's Australian slang too, says DC Flake. Cracking Norks, indeed. So, cancelled, right? Is that what's happened now? I don't really know where to go from here. Right, that is done. We've done one. We've got time for more cards, I think. So we've done what a lovely pair of Norks. Maybe something a bit more heartfelt this time, or so we've done Spyro. I did Star Wars 3 years ago with Baby Yoda, and what else do I like? I like Beyond Good and Evil. What's that got? That's got Jade, Paige, Double H, Oh. Well, it's got DOMZ. DOMZ, but maybe let's not go there. What are the alpha sections? The Iris network. I'll pick something more mainstream. Let's not do Beyond Good and Evil, because it'll be even more meaningless than there. I would tie you to a rock. Oh, Haven Call of the King. Yeah, we could do that. Halo, suggests Barley. I do like Halo, actually. Yeah, is there a... There's got to be some sort of Halo pun. It doesn't have to be, you know, like, suggestive like this and, you know, essentially kind of objectifying. It can be something a bit more heartfelt, you know, like, oh, baby, Yoda won for me. Hey, oh, what about... Oh, I've got one. Okay. You guys do what you want to do. If you want to do Halo, you can do your own. But I've thought of one. Doctor Who is another one, Josh said she. I could do that after, perhaps. It does now require me to draw just any character from Halo, which is not going to be easy. I can't draw the Master Chief. Well, maybe this could be the challenge as part of the art stream. Let me pull up Master Chief helmet. Safe search switched on. You don't want to search for Master Chief helmet without that enabled. Okay, can I pull that straight into Photoshop? Is that allowed? Oh, it was trying. It tried to do it. Copy. Let me copy it. There we go. And then... I know you guys can't see it, but there it is. Right. So, oh, look how big that is. Right. Now, if I pull that out... Okay, this is what I'm going to try and draw. And I'm telling you now, it's not going to come out well. You can you can set up lines of symmetry, can't you? In I know you can in Paint.net, so I assume you can do it in Photoshop. It would be nice if I could do that. I mean, I know I can just draw one half of it and flip it onto the other side, but it would be lovely if I could just put a line right down the middle and know that it's gonna do it all for me. I don't know. It should be, I would have thought it'd be an image if it's gonna be, I don't know if that's possible. It probably is, but it's fine. Let's just try and draw the chief. So I don't really know where to start. I know I've gone off center here, but I think the shape was right, but it was just a bit, just need to erase this and move that along a bit. That's okay, that's not bad. So if I just move that, sure, yeah. I've made the mistake of doing it on a, directly onto the white, but actually I can fix that pretty easily. It's not quite symmetrical. I'm gonna cheat. It's not really cheating. It's just using art to your advantage. Paste that there. Flip it horizontal. I don't know the shortcut. What? Hello? Flip horizontal. Yeah. And then if I shove it on one of these, that should go there. There, that's roughly the shape of Master Chief's head, isn't it? Merge. And then if I pop a white layer down there, and I set this to like multiply or something, that should be doing what I think it's doing. Right, pop that in the middle. I've got more symmetry to worry about now, actually. I should have really done the flip at the very end, but never mind. Flip! Okay, so how draw Master Chief? Probably with a smaller brush for the details. Okay, so we start here. Oh, we've got a black brush as well, which is not what we want. There we go. So we'll start here. We'll curve up. Go around like that. No. Try again. So this is below. Okay, so let's draw this first. Okay. Oops. Maybe when it's coloured in, it might come out all right. So we'll start down here, go up outwards a bit. No. Okay, sure. That's sort of vaguely Master Chief shaped. And again, once it's all coloured in, it should probably look a bit more like him, I think. Okay, let's try colouring it in, see if it actually ends up looking like the Master Chief. It might not, but it might. So, fine. No, there we go. What? No, what am I doing? Yeah. So we want a slightly kind of khaki green. Hope this will all be worth it for the pun, guys. Fortunately, you won't be able to guess what this one is based purely on the picture. But the one where it was a pair of Norks, you know, kind of gave itself away before the end. What I'll do is, when I'm writing all the text out, I might switch screens so that I can just write it in full, because otherwise you'll get it as I'm halfway through writing it. But for the full effect, I'll draw my chief head, and then I'll switch scenes while I write it in, and then you guys can have the big reveal. Okay, so I don't think I've ever drawn the Master Chief before. Never tried. There are plenty of video game characters I've drawn many a time over the years, or that I used to draw when I was a kid. There was a boy in my class, I quite often when I see like old school Lara Croft, I think of a guy who I went to school with, but I actually did. His name was Sam. And he used to always draw Lara Croft all the time. Just at if it was wet play, as they call it, which sounds a bit wrong when you think about it. But if it was like a wet play time, we couldn't go outside. We had to sit in the classroom over lunchtime. He would draw Lara Croft, and he would specify like which outfit it was that she was He'd be like, oh yeah, this is like the outfit from like level 3 in like the second game or whatever, and he would draw the guns, and sometimes he would like draw a tiger next to her or whatever. And yeah, I remember that vividly. Yeah? Is that at least a bit like a chief? You getting the chief from that? I'm getting chief vibes. I wonder what Sam's doing now. I wonder if he's still drawing Lara Croft. Hey Sam, if you're watching, how's it going? I do occasionally get people messaging me on Facebook saying, oh, it's really strange. I was just sitting like on YouTube or whatever, and I clicked on a video and it was you. Happens less often now, because I think anyone who was being exposed to UK-based video game content on Facebook and Twitter and on the YouTube recommended, in some it's probably any one of them who was going to see me and then get into contact with me probably would have done it by now. That's not to say that I'm not suggesting for a moment that I have been algorithmically shown to everyone I've ever known, just organically. But what I mean is, anyone who is likely to be shown that kind of content will have seen it by now. Like, it's not, if it's not been recommended to them now, then they're probably not in the gaming sphere, you know? I don't know, that still sounds like I'm saying that, like, anyone who likes gaming has seen TripleJump, which is not what I'm saying at all. But yeah, I just think, like, it used to happen more often, and I assume that's something to do with it. If you're a gamer worth your salt, you would have seen TripleJump. If you haven't, who the hell are you? Call yourself a gamer? Have you even seen TripleJump? Name... Oh, so you're a gamer, huh? Name all the TripleJump presenters. Prove it. Boom. But yeah, the reason I say that is it happened to me on the weekend. Someone who I need to be honest, to be fair, it's someone I've known more recently than school. It wasn't a school friend. Someone I went to uni with had done a Facebook post, which I didn't see at first because I don't check my Facebook anymore. I haven't done in years. But he'd done a Facebook post saying, YouTube just recommended this absolutely insane video to me, and you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be watching it tonight, or something like that. And it was every Garfield video game ranked from worst to best. And people had like replied to him saying, like, how on earth are there enough Garfield Garfield games for this list to be over an hour long, which is a fair question. And then the guy who posted it originally suddenly like added a reply underneath it, and then which I was tagged in, and that's how I saw it for the first time, because it had been I got a notification through to my phone, and it said, "Oh my God, at Peter Austin, I just realized this is you. What the hell?" And I was like, ah, yes. So you found what I'm doing with my life post-uni. Okay, that looks a bit like the Master Chief. Something like that. I feel like there should probably be... Those things would be casting a shadow, wouldn't they? Something like that. Don't know. It's probably a bit much, but they would be casting a shadow. Whether I've done it right, I don't know, but that'll do. His white dot stud thing, says Lolly Llama. I can do his studs. I wouldn't have known that they were there without a reference. Oh no, I don't want that. Without a reference image. But yeah, apparently they are. Let's do some smaller ones. We've got those and then some bigger ones here. Any more? I think those are the main ones. Okay, cool. The Master Chief. He's got a bit more up there than I've really done for him, but anyway, that's fine. I think you can tell who it's supposed to be, even if it doesn't really look like him. What I could do. If I wanted. It's just a little bit of Martin Sheen on there, you know? Maybe even just bring it in a bit. Is it better without? I think it's better with. Better with. Great. So I'm now gonna switch screens for a moment, just so you guys can't see the amazing greeting that I'm going to write on here. Remember, this is a Valentine's card. Again, it's going to be a real letdown. I think you're going to be very disappointed with what I end up writing on here, but sure, let's do it. Any offers in the chat? In fact, I'm reluctant to get you to do suggestions because you might do ones that are better than mine. Ready? Ready for the payoff? It's a license to print money, really. I'll finish the fight for you, says Forgotten Media. Yeah, it could be. You're the Master Chief of my heart, says Lolly Llama. It looks just like The Mandalorian. Well done. Yeah, I love Doom, says DC Flake. It is quite Doom, isn't it? But I suppose the Master Chief is a bit Doom. So, there we go. You had me at Halo. Something about courting, but with a Cortana pun. Yeah, there's something there, I think. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. Glad you think it's beautiful. What did we do here again? Oh, yeah. What a lovely pair of Norks. You had me at Halo. We've got time for one more, I think. I quite like this style, though. Just the white background and then kind of basic design thing, and then just text pun underneath. I think it works pretty well. What were people suggesting before? Doctor Who. There's probably some kind of sonic screw driver thing there, but let's not go there. Thinking maybe there's a TripleJump one, some kind of walrus. Sammy B Music, thank you for the bits. Oh, it could be a Tomby one. Tomba. Tomba. Oh, there's got to be a Tomby one. I'd love to do a Tomby one if I can think of one. Baron. The dog was called Baron, wasn't he? Baron. Oh, Crash Bandicoot, of course, DC Flake. Hadn't even thought of Crash. I love you with all my hearts, suggests Lolly Llama for a Doctor Who one. That's good. I like that. Tome be mine, says Carry the Worst. Yeah, let's Tome be friends. I choose you. Be mine cart, sure. Yeah, the coal mining town has probably a few mine-related ones. Is there a Kujara one? No, probably not. Something about my Donglin forest. What's the old man called? Kynan. No, what were we talking about before? Crash Bandicoot. There must be a Crash one, surely. Could there be one with Neocortex? Pinstripe. He's one of my favourite characters. I'm thinking. It makes excellent viewing. Just me sitting here going, with a bit of jazz music in the background. How are you guys all doing with your arts? Remember, hashtag TJArt, it's up there. We'll have a look at everyone's submissions at the end of the stream. I'll tell you what, I'll come away from this activity, and what we'll do is we'll do the last week's, I always say week, the last month's gallery. I'll find the point at which today's submissions begin, and I'll scroll down below that. And it will just give me an opportunity for my brain to start working. I changed my password recently. What is it? Is it that? did once on stream. Type my password in with my keyboard visible, but I did it pretty quickly. I am entering my password. It can't be anything. I've done all the ones I do for it that I use everywhere. Oh yeah, the one other one that I. That's the one. So was yeah. So was the last one you do. Which, you know, people do say, don't they? Well, yeah, because I'm not going to like get it right and then carry on submitting. So, but yes. Where are we going? Hashtag Tajart. Oh yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB Blaze it, my dudes, Lord 16 Dab.
Blaze it, everyone.
It's not only our 4-year anniversary but also the time of love. Big case to all of you with those love jokes. How do tightrope walkers find romance? Online dating. Ha ha ha.
Very good.
What did one boat say to the other? How about a little romance? Hi E. What do you write in a slug's Valentine's Day card? Be my Valen slime. Ho ho ho.
Valen
Why
slime.
do painters always fall for their models? Because they love them with all of their art. Ha ooh ooh. Moggy love.
Very good. Big fan of those. Thank you very much for blazing it, Lobrotovich. So not only do we share the hashtag with primary school, but also occasionally TJ Art, you get Tom Jones art on there, and there he is. Tom Jones himself.
BBBBBBBBSRTBBBBBB stream BBBBBI choose hype train you BBBBBBB love the blaze it.
Look at this, it's from Tom Jones Official, I've just realised. It's not fan art. Well, I mean, it is fan art, but the stuff they've sent to him. He's even done the same, like, capitalization that I do. So many brilliant artists. Thank you for sending in some of your TJ art. It's been fun to see. Keep being creative and sharing them with me. That was, I don't know what, that was about 4 different accents. I think it got about 3 words in there that sounded vaguely Welsh, and then most of it was Geordie. Oh, there's all sorts going on here. So, where did we get up to? Oh, look at this. Okay, that's a Valentine's one. So, what were we drawing last time? That's Danny DeVito. That's Billy in a sandwich. That's some legs. That's a beaver. Oh yeah, I did Mr. Beaver fallen over. Oh, it was just audience requests, wasn't it? Yeah, we did like an Is This Legs shirt. Look at this. That's by Lobrotovich. There's Danny. Trials of Life. Neil Webb has done Billy in a sandwich. Or no, it's a beaver has fallen over. Yeah, it looks a bit like Billy because I see the teeth and I'm like, tusks, but they're not tusks. They're like incisors. There's Is This Legs by Fergus Jeffs. It's like an ad, like a spam ad. Donna Chapman has drawn an amazing beaver there. Mr. Beaver has not fallen over and said, yeah. Is This Legs? Samuel Benson. Amazing stuff. There's Nosy Bonk, Donna Chapman. You have cursed us all. It's like the flipping Babadook, isn't it? It's not good. Fergus Jeffs, Richard Head off of The Bar, the Lamb and Flag at, in Bottom. Deli Minis has done Tony Baboni. Calistoni Baboni, of course. Yeah, the sci-fi hero. And there's a Spyro by Stephen. Calistoni Calistozy Bonk, there he is, by Neil Webb. And then here's the primary school, TJR. So there we go. Have I now thought of something? I could put I could draw Tomby and have Be My Valentomb, which is, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. I just want an excuse to try and draw Tomby. So I'm going to put Be My Valentomby, which is not a good pun at all. But you try and stop me. I might need a reference picture actually, otherwise it's just going to be a vaguely... It's just going to be a man with pink hair, isn't it? No, that's way too big. What's going on there? Oh, they're all jagged and horrible. Okay, got there in the end. That'll do. And then he's got big anime eyes. So I think I got to draw him cross-eyed first, and then the trick to making him look not cross-eyed is erasing the right bit of the iris, right? Is that how it works? Oh wait. Oh, I've been drawing on the wrong flipping layer this whole time, as usual. That's fine. Stick a white one behind there. Okay. I mean, yes and no. Let me straighten that up a bit. Okay, that might work. Yeah, okay. It's it could have been worse. cheeks come out here. I'm actually quite pleased with how that's come out. I mean, relatively. Like, not genuinely, but... Oh, I don't know if I am, actually. I didn't look at the whole thing. I was pleased, and then, you know, I looked at it. I think it might be, again, it might just be these eyes as much as anything else. If I... Okay. I mean, he's still looking pretty intense, but sure, that will do. Now, it doesn't really cover his eyes, does it? Not that I have to match the picture exactly, but it doesn't tend to go over his eyes. In which case, I might go all the way back to where I had an actual eye shape. Because so, get your submissions in, because I'm going to be colouring this in a moment, and then it's pretty much time. That's okay, that's acceptable. So I'm gonna get colour in. You guys need to get your art submitted. I suppose his hair's just a little bit funny up here, actually. Let me just... No. Oh, that's a slightly bigger brush as well, isn't it? There you go. Yeah. Yeah. That's just a bit acute, but apart from that, yes. Sure. Yeah, let's stop there. Let's go with that. So, is that right? Is that a bit grey? Where's my, there we go. The colouring begins. I like this bit. If you put certain clothes on Tomba, he would look like the lead vocalist in an emo band. He would really, yeah. He's an intense guy, don't hold back, Peter. Yeah, so I've been ignoring the chat for a little bit. Free the nips. Yeah, we could do, couldn't we? Does he have nips? Don't think he does he? Maybe that's what you mean by free the nips. I thought you meant don't forget to include his nips, but don't think he's got nips, which is it's really a bit of an outrage, to be honest. Everyone knows the rules, which is that not only is it that if you're a woman, how dare you even think about even owning nips, let alone getting them out. I mean, what does a woman need nips for? Don't know. A man needs them for something, but don't know what. But women, no way. No biological function. But not only should women not get their nips out, but men should get their nips out at every opportunity. In fact, no, I'm joking. Free the nipple, for God's sake. If men are allowed to have their tops off in public, why should women feel like they can go to jail if they don't cover up? And I don't mean that in a sort of, hey, we should make it illegal. We should make it legal for women to take their tops off. Hey, come on then. Oh, I'd vote for that. I'd vote for that policy. Hey, that's not what I'm getting at. Just saying, you know, it makes literally no sense. It's just something that still exists from like an old bit of prudishness that didn't even make sense at the time, but was accepted at the time because, you know, men and women weren't equal, and neither were people even thinking that they should be. Whereas now, people at least, or sensible people at least, think that they should be, even if they aren't yet. And yeah, like the moment you stop and think about it, it makes so little sense that literally the same function, the same structure, you know, is fine on a man, but not on a lady. Because it's the nipple that's the issue as well, seemingly. If you, you can get away with showing breasts on the telly, ladies' breasticles, if you cover up their nipples. So you can't even, like, at least if the argument was, oh, well, no, look, we're fine with the female nipple because it's only the same as the male nipple, and we've got no issue with the nipple, but it's the breast, you see, that we find for some reason offensive. I mean, again, that would be stupid. But at least there's an argument there to say that there's a biological. If we're talking biological sex here as well, let's not, you know, I'm not going into the gender aspect of it, but biological, chromosomal sex, the female breast is apparently fine as long as you cover the nipple up. Whereas it's the one thing where you could argue that there's a sexual dimorphism there, and you could say, well, that's why the rules are different. But no, that's not it. The bit that is offensive to see on a woman is the bit that we've all got. Great. So anyway, I've pretty much put the world to rights today, I think. Don't buy fitted wardrobes from people who provide actual fitted wardrobes. Free the nipple. And, you know, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. So, my chat's not scrolling. Your bits are beautiful. Yeah, exactly. You're a lovely pair of norks. Everyone should feel entitled, if they wish, to have the freedom on a beach, for example, when a man's got his top off. If you want to get out your lovely pair of norks, why not? You should be permitted to do that. If men are allowed to, then women should be too. And if women aren't allowed to, then men shouldn't be allowed to. I don't really care which way it goes. I mean, I'd rather have the liberty of everyone being able to than people being told that they can't. But at least, you know, the point is equality of the sexes. Innit? You know? Equality of the sexes. If you want to get sexy about this, which I do, you know. Simon Miller. Oh no, that's doing something terrible. That's making his features all sharp, which is not the intention. Okay, well we can't do that. What if I do it in grey? Can I... I'm just not really sure how to do this tongue in the same way that they've done it in 3D on him there. I can obviously colour that in like that. That's not an issue. But then what? Wash that man right out of my hair. There we go. No nips should be seen, says Omar Zambon. Hey, I mean, if it should be all or nothing. I don't care which way it goes. All nips, no nips. Just make it the same, you know? What if I get rid of this whole thing? What if I ditch the old attempt at drawing a tongue? Am I going to have to improvise what his bottom teeth look like? Because if I have to, I will. If I have to invent my own fan fiction teeth for Tomeby, you bet your arse that I will do it. What's the time? Okay, we're making... This is good. This is... Yeah, like that. Oh, am I on the eraser here? No, I am on the brush, but I'm painting the wrong thing. There we go. Sure, I mean, it looks a bit strange now because I think we're used to what it was before. If I just do it a bit spikier, just a touch of the spike. a bit of a pig's ear of this. I've been drawing on the wrong layers, but I should be able to... No. Fix this. There we go. Okay, that'll do. Yeah. Yeah. I could also just do with, even if I have to use the tipper tool, his hair. I'm not getting his hair color right. It took me age. I mean, I could just eyedropper it like that, but that's a bit cheaty. But again, no. I mean, that's better, but I think it should be a bit paler. Yeah, that's a bit more toneby. And actually, it seems to have... Oh yeah, because it's behind the lines, it's not done a lot of horrible anti-aliasing. Okay, cool. So, a simple but punchy final one. Be my valentine. Oh, no, no. Haunting. Oh, ah! Toneby's melted. I'm tempted to change it to just be my valentine, because that at least sounds a bit more like Valentine. But then it's like be my valentine. But that was the whole issue with the name change. So will you be my valentine? Will you be my valentine? I think it's actually more well known as Tomba, so we'll go with that. Great. So, what a lovely pair of norks. Sure. You had me at Halo, and will you be my valentine? Or it could even just be like Happy Valentine's Day. Dunno. It was a stretch to begin with, even before I got to this stage. Happy Valentine's Day. No, that's way worse. Will you be my valentine? We're going to stick with that. Wonderful. What a lovely pair of norks. I think I'm most pleased with that one for some reason. I shouldn't be pleased with myself with that, but amazing. Yeah, those are great. Very pleased. Well done, everyone. So get your submissions in, hashtag TJArt, send them on Twitter right now. You don't have to @ me specifically or TripleJump. You can if you want, but I'll see them on the hashtag, so you don't have to worry. I've not actually done any shading on this. So literally, just while you guys are submitting your final art submissions, I will scribble down a bit of shading. Won't take long. Just in the usual places, you know. You know it by now. You're used to it. Don't know about that. I feel like yes, but you know, my mind's telling me no. Put a bit there, a bit under the ear. And that's kind of it. There's not really anywhere else I can shade. I've added a bit of third dimension. He looks slightly more haunted now. I think it's when I do these bags under the eyes. I think that's what really makes him look spooky. Yeah. They just look tired, you know. But that's fine. We'll go with that. He looks lovely. He looks like his name is Toffer and he eats metal. Sure. So let's let's do some art gallery, shall we? Have I closed the tab? No, I've not. Here it is. So there's the school. We'll go on to latest. Oh, look at all this. Spoilers, spoilers. So we begin, I think, yes, with Cameron Keywood, who says some Valentine's poems. Put a ring on it, and it's Sonic. Very good. It's a me, your Valentine. Perfect. I like it. Very good indeed, Cameron Keywood. Thank you for those. Gaming related, just like mine. So, double points. Samuel Benson, inspired by previous Ashton stream, reverse dungarees / overalls concept. Oh, wow. So they're short on the bottom. Oh, they're literally flipped upside down. Hey, you know, I think it works. And then these are like suspenders, aren't they? You could... Oh, wow. I like it. And the pouch, the handy pouch. Perfect. Why not? Was that an Ashton concept or is it yours? Samuel Benson. Oh my goodness, what is this? Jack Bradshaw. No better icon for the day of love than your favourite husbando and mine, Scott Oelkers, former Domino's Japan president. Oelkers? With his best friends Hatsune Miku and the Noid. Those who don't know the original source will be very confused at this, 1 out of 2. I know the Noid, he ruins pizzas. And I've heard of Hatsune Miku. Once your pizza's delivered, I'll have some fun with you. Part 2. Here's the context timestamp, 2 out of 2. So there you go. It's 5-2, so I'll leave that aside. But for those who want the context to this piece of art, head to Jack's Twitter account. It's right there, and you too can watch the video. Fergus Jeffs at FJeffs1. I went to school with a valentine. Very good. I'm very pleased with that. That's good. So anyway, I got you this card. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I thought about doing interiors to these cards, but I got carried away and ended up just doing like 3 of those. But happy Valentine's Day. P.S. My remembrance of her is not as great or as significant as my love for you. Yeah, don't talk about another girl. Don't talk about Val when you're trying to woo perhaps a different lady. I made Dead Island 2 the Spider's brother, Love Island 2 the Spider. Oh my god, I love it. Love Island 2, and there's the spider on a heart-shaped web. I wish Love Island was a zombie survival dating show. Then I would watch it, but I can't abide it personally. Duo Goliath, will you be my companion cube? Oh, and it even has the heart, of course, ready-made. It's all built in. Valve did the hard work for you, and here's the portals. That's great, Duo Goliath. Well done. Good choice. And look at the 3D work on this cube. Impressive. It's coming right out of the screen at me. Samuel Benson, cube booing. You can take me out anytime. And it's a bin. Very good. 2 from. I like that, Samuel Benson. Big fan of that one. Very clever. Oh, and look at this. Anti-Cupid. It's a little devil. If it shoots you, you fall out of love with each other. I love it. I want to read a webcomic all about Anti-Cupid. That's brilliant. And I think we've got a couple more submissions. That looked like it was at the top when we started, but oh, I don't know what's happened. I thought that was at the top. Maybe it was at the top when I first looked, when I was looking at the old ones. We've got a mini here, very speedy 20-minute kit bashed Valentine's Cupid thing. Oh, nice. It's like a military Cupid. It could go into battle like that and make people fall in love to death. I love it. Well done, Deadeye Minis. That's great. That's certainly the most original medium when people are doing actual physical. They're either making minis or I'd like to see someone using plasticine one day or modeling clay or something. That would be great. Oh, someone did pastry once. They made a billy out of what were they making? It can't have been a shepherd's pie because that's mash, isn't it? But they were making like a pie, I think, and made a billy out of pastry. That was great. I should do an annual award for most interesting media choice. So Neil Webb, BLM, says, this one isn't funny. Apologies, just a Valentine's card poorly rounded on my phone. I'll be me, you be you, and we'll be us. Ah, well, that's lovely. I'm a big fan of that, for sure. You should contact Hallmark and try and sell this phrase to them. Quiche, says Labrotovich. Was it a quiche? Yeah, possibly. We've got a Lady in the Tramp here by Donna Chapman. You just spaghetti me. That's terrible. No, that's amazing. Somebody touch on my spaghetti. I like that. You just spaghetti me. And that's a really good rendition as well. Look at those puppy dog eyes, literally. Amazing. Well done, Donna. What is this? Cameron Keywood, 2 Valentine's cards and a bonus art, which you will get if you like games and the podcast. Okay. Candelorian, very good. You can have a candlelit dinner. Affection, I get that. Objection, very good. And Kerr Plunkett, Kotaku. Oh, very good indeed. It's Luke Plunkett. This Valentine's card would only work if you were giving it specifically to Luke Plunkett as a pun, but I like it very much. Very clever. Stephen Skodes, my art for this month's TJ Art went for a bit of a basic approach. There's so much happening in the heart because it's a complex thing to understand. Instead of Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Tuesday the 14th. Indeed, you know, hope everyone has a Happy Tuesday the 14th, whatever happens. So there it is, and look at all this stuff, the complex stuff going on in the heart. It's hard to understand. And here's some Cupid arrows. But I hope we all have a nice 14th of February. We've got the Federation of Small Businesses here, the FSB. They've submitted this Valentine's card. Reach for your love. Climb every mountain higher. 9-inch nail tech, online Sphinx, 12 minutes. I don't know why I read the 12 minutes bit. This thought hit me about 8 minutes ago. That was too close. You were almost my Jill Valentine. Ah, you're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. That's lovely, 9-inch nail tech. Thank you for that. Jill, no. Oh, goodness me. I know that face. It's funny you draw that, Lord Brotovich, actually. I'll tell you why in a second. Ah, yes, culturally relevant as always, those cards, eh? It's only a matter of time until I become a professional Valentine's card artist for sure. So we've got, I loaf you do much. That's brilliant. Where is he? He's over there somewhere. There he is, the old one. Why don't we have the new one on? He's over here, the new one. Is this the newest one? Yeah, it's hard to keep track, but there he is. Just pop him there for now. Is he out of frame now? I know he's in. He's okay. And then a Brontu off of Bron't you want to be my Valentine? I will start an unholy war if you say no. Well, it's funny, when I was talking about my friend Sam, who used to draw Lara Croft, I used to sit and draw Brontu, specifically. I would sometimes draw other unholy war characters, but Brontu is the easiest. You know, you just draw a massive... Oh, you could have put, instead of Bronte, you be my Valentine, just put, I've got the horn for you. Or don't do that, maybe. But there we go. Amazing. Well done, everyone. On another fantastic art stream. We had a great time. Good times had by all. And I am very pleased with all of your excellent submissions. Well done, one and all. And that's about it from me. I feel like there's something I was going to say. What was I going to say? Just you know, there's stuff on the channel happening this week. Check out the channel. Oh yeah, that's it. Next week, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be streaming from home. Maybe. Don't know. Probably. Possibly. Not sure. But that is the plan. So I've got a second monitor now, which is the main thing. Can't stream with one monitor. I mean, I have tried it in the past, and it's not fun. But second monitor acquired, and what was I gonna Yeah, the only thing I'm interested to see is what the upload speed and stuff is like at the new house. I've never had any issues with just general day-to-day use on the internet, but maybe the moment I hit go live, we'll have some major exciting issues, but time will tell. So theoretically, I will be live from home next week, streaming a new game of some kind. I say a new game, it might be an old game, but we'll be starting something fresh. I was thinking about streaming Hi-Fi Rush today, actually, so we might stream that next week, possibly. We've put in a request for a code via Keymailer, and we're hoping we might get one. But if we don't, I'm thinking about investing in Game Pass anyway, or maybe trying to get hold of a free trial or something. I'm sure I can probably get a week's trial somewhere, right? So yeah, give Game Pass a go. Have a go at Hi-Fi Rush and see what else is available on Game Pass as well. because I went over to editor Kieran's house on the weekend, and when I arrived, he was just playing The Outer Worlds, and I was like, case in point, that's just a game that like kind of passed me by at the time. Didn't really have time to play it. It's just there for free on Game Pass. If you've got Game Pass, you can go, what do I want to play today? Oh look, here's all these like pretty good games from the past. Well, I mean, some of them go way back, don't they? They've got some really old games on there, but past decade, I guess. But especially some of the more recent stuff that I missed out. So I'm tempted. I am tempted. So possibly Hi-Fi Rush next week or something completely different. I don't know. So there we go. That's the end of the art stream. Thank you, everyone. And hey, look, there's a list on the channel. 10 of the weirdest vehicles in video games. That sounds fun. I've not watched that one. I'll have to go and check it out tonight when I get home on the channel. Lovely. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Oh, quick, while the music's ended. There, stopped it. And I will see you live on Thursday for a very special stream. It's not the Callisto Protocol, it's something else. We're celebrating our milestones and stuff, so probably a live Worst Games Ever. Oh, exciting. So I'll see you next time for that live. And in the meantime, check out the channel for all of our cool content. Amazing. Bye, everyone.